Hi yogis! This video is all about Trikonasana, or triangle pose. I love this pose. This pose is taught very often in yoga classes, but I've got a slightly different variation on how to get into the pose, especially if you're a beginner, but even if you're more advanced. I find just switching it up, finding different ways to get into the postures can help you really find your alignment, and that's what we're really going to focus on here. So Trikonasana starts with your feet wide apart. In my case, my right toes pointing forward to the top of my mat. My back foot is flat on the floor. The back edge of my foot is in contact with the ground, and my foot's about at a 45 degree angle. So in most yoga classes, you're going to come into tree pose with your arms stretching out shoulder height, and then they're going to suggest that you reach forward, push your hips back, and then bring your hand down onto your shin, onto your foot, onto the floor, and to look up. But if you're tighter in the hips, to get your hand down, you're going to do something that kind of looks like this, and then you're kind of stuck, you can't go any further. So my variation is to put your back hand, in my case my left hand, onto my hip, and my right hand onto my right thigh. From here, as you inhale, you're going to lengthen up through your spine, looking forward, and as you exhale, slowly slide your hand, your right hand, down the front of your leg. And as soon as you feel your body starting to come forward, that means it's time to stop. So you're keeping your upper body in line with that front leg, and you're not bending forward. So again, you just keep on sliding that hand down your leg. As soon as you feel that top shoulder crunching in, you know it's time to stop. And then when you find your place here, you have the ability with your hand on your hip to really use that arm to torque yourself open, to open up your chest, and to start to look up towards the sky. And then that top arm, it's really just window dressing. You can reach the fingers up to the sky a lot simpler. So on the inhales, you're finding length from your hip all the way out the crown of your head. And on the exhale, opening up through the chest, reaching your fingers up to the sky and back behind you. And then, if you'd like, bringing the hand back onto the hip to come out, slowly slide that right hand up the front of your leg. That's it. That's Trikonasana. So give that variation of getting into the pose a try. You might be surprised what you feel in your body and the difference that it makes in the posture. Thanks for joining me on the worn mat. Please post any comments or questions down below. I'd love to hear from you. And namaste.